Hello, and welcome to Afternoon Tea with Karen. Today, I want to look at why Labor want children in childcare and away from their mothers, following on from this story.
There's a new push this afternoon for childcare subsidies to be expanded to cover grandparents, nannies and au pairs, a group of pro-Liberal women leading the case.
Labor indicating, though, it is unlikely to support this new proposal.
We've got to stop treating early education like it's babysitting. You wouldn't think about this for a grade 1 or a grade 2-year-old or grade 2 in junior primary.
A lot of grandparents wouldn't consider it babysitting. They're teaching their children a lot of lessons, and why shouldn't they be eligible for that subsidy?
But every interaction with a 3-year-old is learning. It's not the same as the structured learning you get in early education.
Who's the name of the author again?
Well, that might be separate from. But I'm. So because he was given cosmic level clearance, that's how he was allowed to go to the archive. Remember Douglas Murray, like, you haven't been to the archive.
Never been?
You haven't
never
been? Yeah. Well, Carol Quigley has been to the archive, and he wrote the book on it, and a lot of people were in, like his publisher told him nobody bought it, but actually, no, lots of people bought it. People were more literate back then, too. Yeah. And it's all the history of public schooling. You know how you have kindergarten, that Austrian thing?
Austrian School of Economics stuff? No,
it's I forget the name of the emperor, but the guy that figured out, I think he's the guy that collected giants. You know, there's an Austrian emperor who had a giant fetish, so all his...
No.
Yeah, well, what's his name?
Austrian emperor with giant fetish.
Yeah. It's clearly...
I hope no one's looking at our search history today.
I gotta start using private tab.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should have VPN the whole time,
do a
probably.
VPN. Send it to Tel Aviv. All right. So there is no known Austrian emperor.
Yeah, dude. Listen, Franz. Oh, it might be Franz Joseph. He had a personal guard of guys over 6 feet tall to 7 feet tall. I mean,
so giants figuratively to him. Got it. Okay.
You can't
not
say
like literal.
The way I'm saying
giants.
it is not going to go into an AI in there.
Right.
The AI is trained to disregard.
The guy had a fetish for larger dudes.
I think it's the same emperor, but anyway, it's called the Prussian model.
Okay.
And it's how we got kindergarten. So basically, 70% of the soldiers were missing on purpose in war. You know how they had like a 30 years war and a fucking, European wars. And
yeah, but
people don't want to kill each other generally.
Yeah.
So they learned that people were missing on purpose 70% of the time. So that's not good if you've got to fight wars forever.
Yes, it's not great.
So really getting you away from your mommy is the thing we need. So 6 is too late because you got some brainwave. You can't discern reality until a certain age as a kid.
Yeah.
That's why you have a mom and a dad. So they pattern your right and left brain for you, right?
Yeah.
So the first thing is to make sure you don't have both of those so you live in one half of your brain. Mm-hmm. And then the subconscious, that's like a kid they're raising in your head. So they want to get their dick in that real early. So that's what he did. And all it is getting you away from your mom at a certain age so the state has a foot in the door in case we need you to kill people for us, which we will. You understand? That's what
I get it. That's very dark.
Well, it was a miracle of the time, and people from India and America and all these people went to learn this miracle, the Prussian miracle it was called. And then Carnegie and Rockefeller took his idea and they molded it to what they wanted to
factory workers.
And that's what that memo's from. So John Taylor Gatto's the guy that wrote Against School. And this is what I learned from Rabbi Richard Grove. And you find the interviews are real good. John Taylor Gatto, it's all about, because Americans were like shooting at, it's like moonshiners or something, but they didn't want their kids going to the state school.
What does it mean when you hear the clapsticks?
We go to the sandpit. We say acknowledgement.
Can you make the sound of the clapsticks? Well done.
You sit down next to your friends. You put your hands on the land.
Every morning at 10 a.m, one of the staff members taps the tapping sticks. That tells the children that we're ready for our acknowledgement.
Who do you share the land with?
The Aboriginal people. The Americh people.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. All right. Everyone, hands on your land.
Do you know why you say the acknowledgement?
To be respectful. Respect. We at Movie Street. We like to say thank you.
We'd like to say thank you
To the Catagal and Wongal people.
to the Catagal and Wongal people
For letting us share your land.
for letting us share your land.
Promise to look after it.
We promise to look after it,
The animals and the people too.
the animals and the people too.
Very touching to see that this preschool is doing such a fantastic job. Just makes me feel really great. Who do you say the acknowledgement to?
The Catagal and Wongal people.
The children have an understanding of who the Catagal and Wongal peoples are, and we're learning every day what they represented in our community.
Do you think all children should look after the land like you do?
Yeah.
What about parents or grandparents?
Yes.
Teachers?
Yes.
Yeah? Why do you think that?
Because you should do that.
And I'd like to acknowledge my Aboriginal friends who have Aboriginal parents according to births, deaths, and marriages, who have nothing nice to say about welcome to country and opened my eyes to what's really going on. And that'll do. See you later. Bye.